Hello, guys. Welcome to Gusto Reactions. Once again, thank you so much for always liking, sharing, subscribing, telling your friends about what we do right at Gusto TV. Big Lala, of course, is very much in the building. And, we know that the Grammy Awards is, everywhere. Everyone talking about Grammys, 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 Grammys. Angelique Kidjo, actually had to put off her comment on Instagram because of the comment she was getting. What exactly is it with that? Before we move on to this topic of today,
is a notorious gang of stars that we call the WIZKID FC. And this was you know what's funny, when this Davido thing happened the last time. Remember, our people were saying, why is he not calling them to order, blah 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 blah. You see, the same set of people, the same sort of people from the WIZKID FC camp who were saying, Davido doesn't caution his people, he let them happen, let it blah blah blah. They're all quiet. Nobody's saying no, we should caution his people. Nobody's saying no, go and caution. Why are your people going to Angelique Kidjo? Say something. Nobody is saying none of that. You see how hypocritical the matter, hypocritical.
critical, yeah.
Everybody can be. So everybody was calling me a hypocrite back then. Now, is any of you calling WIZKID? You even that comment, are you calling WIZKID and saying, can you say something and let these people stop? Well, it's just crazy that people would go to the handle of someone that won and start. Is it a fault? Is she Grammy? Of course, it's not. Whether she has some sort of whatever personal relationship, nobody cares. But she won. Congratulate her. She's an African. She's even your neighbor. She's from Benin Republic. So it's very, very close neighbor. You should still be happy that you won. I know everybody's disappointed, but that's fine. But you can come back next year and win it.
But what's up with the whole, people talking about, oh, what did she sing, or what she is singing? What exactly is like? It has never a lot. I went through our Instagram page and I saw quite a lot of posts that she's done, and all the comments there, are quite what's the name? The comments are open. But right now, even on those posts that the comments are open, WIZKID fans are going up there to say quite a lot to Angelique Kidjo. Is this a lack of respect?
Yeah, of course, it's a lack of respect. They're being emotional. If I wanted to be that emotional, I'll be like, what's Angelique Kidjo? What's she saying herself? But you can't disrespect the legend of Angelique Kidjo.
Yeah,
in the same breath. Yes. In the same breath that you can't disrespect Angelique Kidjo, nobody knows the in and outs of Grammy. We can always come out here and say a lot of things, cast aspersions about what it takes to win a Grammy. To be honest, nobody knows. Just the people who have won it, who are well in the circle, they know exactly what it is they need to do to win a Grammy. You get so the fans on the outside don't know this. They'll be disappointed. And I've seen a lot of takes throughout the whole of today. It's sad. A lot of people expected more. I think from today onwards now, not a lot of people would really care much about what the Grammy decides to do with Afrobeat musicians or whatever it is. Not a lot of people care. People are just being emotional, which is understandable, but they need to have some sort of restraint, especially FC people. You need to have a restraint. You don't go to people's comment and bombard and say all sorts of negative stuff. If she didn't have any sort of relationship with WIZKID before, she would be like, nah, I don't want to do anything with this guy because his fans are crazy. Yeah, they're a crazy bunch, to be honest.
Now, talking about relationship, in 2015, WIZKID actually tweeted, that man, he wishes he could release this record, of course, that he's done with Angelique Kidjo. WIZKID and Angelique Kidjo had a song, as far back as in 2015, but of course that wasn't released, and it shows that to an extent they have some sort of relationship. We know Angelique Kidjo is quite close to the likes of Yemi Alade and Burna Boy. Going on stage yesterday, she mentioned that young African artists making Africa proud, and of course, missing out WIZKID's name. Do you think that also contributed to WIZKID fans going to her page to, bash her?
I think so. I think on Angelique Kidjo's part, perhaps if you're going to shout out the people who were part of your album, I think you can do that, which is fine. But also shout out the people who you were nominated alongside. show them a bit of respect. I mean, I watched that video, the whole demeanor. She went on stage and I'm going to be quicker. To be honest, if I was a conk FC person, I would get really mad. I'm like, Kilo Shani, what's wrong with this woman? She went on stage and she shouted out the people she was close with. It now look like, oh, she wasn't cool with WIZKID. Obviously, she would have seen the whole PR that has gone on with WIZKID. To be honest, cancel everything where I don't talk. Me personally, I'm disappointed. Thinking about this whole thing, I've tried so much not to think too much about it, but thinking about it, I'm really disappointed with how all this, no matter what criteria you want to use for an Angelique Kidjo winning, fine, we know popularity is not one, but the whole PR, it doesn't make sense. The whole PR that gone around WIZ, even from Grammy itself. Grammy were the ones who posted that video on their YouTube, right? Saying WIZKID transformed Afrobeat. They led plenty pointers to WIZ being what's it called?
The video came out just before the award, just some days before.
There were so many pointers that was like WIZ was going to win it. The interviews WIZ was having, the features it was getting on Rolling Stone, the popularity it was gathering, everything was just pointing to WIZ going to win. A lot of people expected it. There was nobody, people except anyone who wants to hate, to say they didn't expect WIZ to even grab at least one. And I won't be shocked if, well, you will never hear the revelations, but if things like this come out later and they'd be like, they changed it last minute or no. Till today, nobody still knows who voted what. Nobody knows whether it was by this. And that's the most annoying thing about these award shows. Nobody knows exactly how they came about their results. Nobody knows exactly how many did I lose by how many votes did I do. That's the annoying part. You just have to take what they give you for it. And did they do it intentionally? I don't know. I've seen several takes online today. Even myself, I don't tell how to talk. All I know is when it comes to Grammy the next time, I'm pretty sure some of these guys will take it with a pinch of salt. But do they care? Obviously not. There's still a lot of work for Grammy to do in the home front for Africa. We can't all be just modeled together in one global music performance category. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Please, the same way you're having the pop guys in the pop category, reggae guys in the reggae category, and all that. Please do something for Afrobeats. Do something for Africa. If you call it best African music, and then it's from somebody you don't understand, but not best world music, and we're battling with several people. So much needs to be done, and I'm pretty sure, like I said, Grammy in majority people's books, they don't care anymore. If they like me, then nominate another person. we're talking WIZKID, but a certain Femi Kuti is tired. You know how many times he's been nominated?
I saw a meme on Twitter. So he was laughing to that tweet, to that meme. In response to that meme, he said, "What's the problem? Why are you disturbing my life?"
he was laughing. He was laughing. And he found it funny, but he himself is tired of being nominated. There was a certain, was it Anushka Shankar? Nominated, was it 7 or 8 times and have not won once? It does not make any sense.
Snoop Dogg, 9 nominations.
It does not. Justin Bieber, 13 nominations or thereabout. It doesn't make any sense. Grammys, I don't understand it. If anybody understands it, let them go and be reading their Wikipedia and be circling it. It doesn't have to be popularity. Please, excuse me.
Hold on. Snoop Dogg actually has 19 nominations and no win. 19 nominations.
Yes, and people keep on saying it doesn't have to do with popularity, Billboard position. I don't hear you. Popular positions, who are the people winning it? Are they not popular? Or are you seeing someone who's not popular winning it?
Exactly. Now, in defense, of Angelique Kidjo, quite a lot of people are saying, the album talks about the, African nature, mother nature, climate change and everything. And someone actually asked the question, so is that the same thing Megan Thee Stallion sings about or a Cardi B sings about? Do they sing about nature and climate change and everything, but they have, an award and everything, the Grammys. Now, Angelique Kidjo going on stage to mention likes of Yemi Alade, Mr. Easy, Burna Boy, and the rest of them. WIZKID fans going to our page, which is wrong and which is right, or are both wrong? without, going on stage without calling WIZKID's name.
WIZKID going to a page to attack her is wrong because she hasn't directly said anything.
Yeah.
Her going on stage, mentioning the people on her album, fine, it's within her rights, but she could, she could have been a bit more graceful with it, and just give, shout outs to the people who she was competing against. I'm pretty sure, she, if not be say Mago no day, if she didn't have inside knowledge or she didn't have people in her team who had the workings of the Grammy, right? She will be scared that, let's say I know they win this Grammy. Because like I said, all the PR, all the information was pointing towards a WIZKID win. I remember something that...
And she had their names. She had their names on the paper already.
On the paper already. And that means she knew she was going to win, innit? Abi? Yeah? Wiz wasn't even there. Maybe perhaps he knew he wasn't going to win. Then there was, I forgot what I was going to say. There was the other person who won for the World Global Music.
Aruj Aftab.
They talked about the people that was featured. That were nominated alongside them. It could have made more sense. That means there's just so much. If there's any investigative journalists that pride themselves in their work in this Nigeria, please don't ever investigative journalists the Grammys, because I'm not having it. This is me as a Nigerian who wants the best for people. I know people would come. I know I've seen a lot of comments and say, why are you focusing on WIZKID? Because every pointer there points to a WIZKID, whether you like it or not. That's every pointer just pointed to a WIZKID win on the night. If any of the other guys had won, fine, fair game, we would have congratulated them as well. But the whole hype, it's just, I won't say it's annoying, but it is what it is. But it was a pointer. Also, the other guys, not because they come play a for the Femi Kuti, Made Kuti, Angelique Kidjo and co. But something isn't just right. We can't exactly. Well, now we cause her.
Exactly. Anyways, Big Lala, as we go on this one, WIZKID as an artist, WIZKID and his team, should they bring their fans to order? Going on Angelique Kidjo's page, as we have established here, is wrong. So should they call their fans to order? Should WIZKID or his team call the FC to order?
I think if they try to do that, it would be it's more of a monsters that they've made kind of situation. That's what whether they like it or not, is what they have encouraged in the past, and other fan bases, the same thing the artists have encouraged. Should they call them to order? If they do it, it will just be like they're just paying lip service. It will be like, let's just say for saying so, because there's no controlling the guys, to be honest. There's no controlling. Do you want to go against your own fan base? Well, maybe drop, the right thing to do would be, drop a word or two and say, guys, please respect the legends, Angelique Kidjo and all that, and don't go and you get. It would, some of the guys will probably listen, but the ones who are still with it will still go there and do it.
Go ahead and do it.
So, but like you asked, it's the right thing for any of these artists to do and call their fans to order.
Okay, guys, let's have your thoughts on this one. Quite a lot to say about Angelique Kidjo's, putting off a comment on Instagram because of WIZKID FC. Quite a lot. WIZKID FC versus Angelique Kidjo over WIZKID's Grammy loss. Quite a lot. Of course, Big Lala has said, his piece. But we want to hear from you. Please, what do you think about this one? Big Lala, has been quite amazing on the show. Well, let's have your thoughts. WIZKID, Grammy loss, WIZKID FC attacking Angelique Kidjo. Of course, Angelique Kidjo running, for cover, actually, by putting off, comments on her face.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
When I say, what is all this madness?
How does this affect, WIZKID's relationship with Angelique Kidjo? Let's have your thoughts. Put them down below. Of course, we'll be right here to listen to every one of you. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Please stay safe. God bless.